to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Stallions, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stallions offense will go on the attack first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Williams. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Stallions will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Gamecocks offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They sure hope that dynamic turning it on. Touchdown Gamecocks. He got a step and just dusted the field. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Stallions will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line.
Guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
He's brought down at the 6th, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They'll try the right side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack them,
he'll take a shot. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the left, fighting off the defender. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th that they can't move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and look for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This offense has really been clicking in the game. He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina.
you know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
That makes the score South Carolina 35.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. The give on the inside. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to...
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now this offense will take the field again. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Trying play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The short hands, it's McGowan. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Stallions decide to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Secures it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Jacobs. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Turns it loose. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Gamecocks getting set on first and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Flips it out on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incomplete.
Oh, he's got some space. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
He's not even going to get close. Knocked out of bounds well behind the first down marker. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on second down. Now they'll try the right side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Stallions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The offense in hurry-up mode. Back to pass on second down. He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Never a doubt. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Catch in the middle. It's Harbor. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on first and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
49, Sharks, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Rush is on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Stallions will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Harbor. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. A first down for the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Bringing the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. To the air on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He'll keep it himself. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Stallions have this offense rolling. From the gun, running back on the move. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. The throw. Complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Stallions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Stallions. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Finds his man. It's Clark.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He wants to change this route. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been
looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Leaves it with the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Stallions send out the punt unit. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Unloads it downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Buying some time. Blasted as he lets it go.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. He caught it. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. A 3rd down try for the offense. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got it in the middle, it's Harvard. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field.
Here we go.
He'll pull it on the read. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's reeled in. It's McGowan. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. That is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away at.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I'll tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense is put together.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense,